everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's time to make this really adorable Dollar Tree DIY Easter Bunny butt wreath. It's only $4 worth of materials or less. Well, the first thing you're going to need is these bunny ears. It doesn't make a difference what color they are. This foam wreath, it's 9.5 inches. You're going to need this white chamois cloth from the auto section, some extra cardboard, and if you can find the bunny tail from the Dollar Tree. If not, we can make one later, and a glue gun. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to take the tag off and we're going to glue the bunny ears to the wreath form. Take the tag off and then just one bead of glue should do it. Just be careful that you don't burn yourself while you're trying to put it on, and try to get it as centered on the wreath as possible so it doesn't flop off in either direction. And then we're going to lay out the drying cloth. The drying cloth sort of has like a pattern etched in one side, a little bit more prominent the other, so we want to make sure that that's not the side that shows. And I'm just measuring the wreath to cut a square out. I'm going to use the extra material later. Then you want to lay it on the pattern side, and we're just going to glue around the bunny. I'm just dry fitting it here to make sure that I have it all lined up. You want your cut edge to be up by his ears. Right along the edge of his ears, because that's actually going to make the front of the bunny. Then you just want to work around. I'm doing it in sections, pulling the towel tight as you go so you get a nice smooth finish. And as you can see here, that's the cut edge across the top of the ears. I'm going to glue that last. But you just want to make sure that you go all the way around, pulling tight and gluing down. And then you want to glue that cut edge too. And then you just want to fold over. I'm trying to glue off down as much as I can so I don't have any green showing through on the back side, except for up by where the ears are. That's where we're going to glue our hanger anyway. And then I'm just trimming all the excess around once the glue is set up a tiny bit. Okay? And then just clean up. So now I'm looking to see if there's any like maybe loose areas that didn't get glued down tight. Okay, and then looks good. Do some trimming. Okay, now we're going to take a piece of the cardboard and we're going to cut bunny feet. Now I just freehanded my bunny feet. You can have bigger, longer, floppier bunny feet. You can have teeny tiny floppy bunny feet, whichever bunny feet you like, as long as you have enough white fluffy towel to cover the bunny feet. You can make your bunny feet as big or as small as you'd like. And if you don't want to freehand yours, you can go ahead and trace your favorite little child, or you can go to Google search images and search bunny feet. And then we're just going to glue around the edges and we're going to glue them down. I actually put these two a little too close together. We're just going to trim around them because we're going to do the same, pretty much same thing we did with the wreath. We're just going to glue down and fold over. And then just go right to the edge of the cardboard and glue around. And then these ones I didn't even bother trimming. I just went ahead and I glued everything. And you see on the second one though that I did cut it a little close to the edge. So I have to be very careful that you don't burn yourself. And like I said, just space them a little further apart from each other. I also didn't mention that I just freehanded one and then copied it. I hope you guys noticed that. And then just tack down all the edges. And there we have two cute little bunny feet. Now, I couldn't decide whether or not I wanted to draw the lines where the toes would be. So that's an option. You can use a pencil or a marker. We're going to do something different in the end. But I just wanted to show you a quick option of if you can't find the bunny tail, you can just scoop up your other fabric and ball it up and tie it off with a rubber band. Just squeeze it between your hands, then you get a little bunny tail. But we go ahead and we found one that we're going to use from the Dollar Tree. And then we're just going to glue onto the little tiny alligator clip, tons of hot glue, and a little bit off onto the pom-pom. And then we're just going to place our feet where we like them. Basically where I like them, because you know what? This is my bunny, and I'm going to tell you where I want it. So the image of this bunny is supposed to be his hiney as he's sitting away from you. So those are actually the tops of his feet. So then I was trying to figure out, do I want to show toes? Do I want to have three-dimensional toes? So what I decided to do was I poked holes with a skewer in two areas, and then I fed wire through them because I actually thought that the wire would not only give a line but would also give an indentation so that it actually looked like bunny toe spaces. And I matched that for both sides. And again, it was random. I didn't measure. I just eyeballed it. And again, whatever looks good to you. If you want to just go ahead and leave it blank, you can. You saw what that looked like. If you want to go ahead and use a marker or a pencil, you can go ahead and do that. One of my sisters actually suggested sewing with yarn. You can do that as well. So now we're just going to put on a hanger. And again, just like every other hanger we make, we're going to take a piece of wire, we're going to twist it in half, and we're going to create a bottom loop and a top loop, and this time we're just going to glue the bottom loop to the underside of the wreath. Now, this doesn't weigh very much at all, so I'm not worried about it coming unglued, but if you're concerned about that, you can use a T-pin or an I-pin or, a stapler, any of that stuff, okay? And here I am just using that skewer to hold it down so I don't burn myself, just so it sets up. All right, and then I noticed that a little bit more hot glue because I could still see the alligator clip. And now it's all perfection. I just think he's the cutest little butt bunny ever. Well, everybody, I hope you love this tutorial. I think he's really cute. I'm gonna call him Bunny Butt. Bunny Butt Wreath? Bunny Butt Wreath? Yeah. So, as always, take care, God bless, and I'll see you next time.